Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of StoneBlock 2 with me Kev, and I've kind of given away a little preview of what I've already done. Anyway, first of all, before I show you what I've been up to, you can probably see on the mini-map in the top right that I've been doing some things. I've been doing quite a bit actually, between episodes, so nothing's changed here just yet. But here I've made this corridor a little bit longer. The reason why I want to try and get into doing a mob farm. The only issue I have at the moment is the biome in which we're in, and I've been doing a few tests and stuff down here. I can't get mobs to spawn down here, even if I make it as dark as I possibly can by taking the torches away. Nothing will spawn, even though I'm well over 25 blocks away, so that could be an issue. So I have another idea. I'll show you that in a moment. In here nothing's really changed. I think this is all the same. I have got this chest here that wasn't there last time, and you can see there's a bunch of cobble in there and a bunch of torches. Also the cobble here, this is now full, so I can't fit any more into this drawer. However, we're going to work on that in this episode as well. But do you remember the sifting room? It's a little bit bigger now. So I have these set up now in a 5x5. But the other thing that's changed is this. I've been busy working on this. It's not yet 100% complete. It is complete enough so that we can now go to the mining dimension. But because I wanted to make it so that it's a multi-purpose, I've changed a few things. So this now goes all the way up to, I think it's about 256-ish up there. I think 256 is obviously bedrock, I believe. And obviously when you get close enough to the bedrock, it will teleport you into the next dimension. So we're going to do that in this episode, but there's something I need to do before I do that, because even with a mini-map going into the mining dimension, I will get lost. But what I was hoping for was here I would have this edge, and then I could use this part to have rooms in here for things. And yeah, I didn't dig it right, so I've done it in such a way that I can just jump up here and go up. So I've got a few more stairs here that I can use, just so we don't have to keep jumping all the way up. So I'm going to break these ones. And what I'll do is I'll just have a stair there. So this is obviously just temporary. So after this episode and between this one and the next one, I will neaten this up a bit more. So if I have that there, there, and there. Okay, that will allow us to run up to go to the mining dimension. There is another thing that I want to do before we do that, because one of the quests, I think it's that one we need to do. Yeah, this is what we need. This is a really cool, it's basically a hammer, but I don't know if we can do it yet, because it means the end, which we can obviously go to the end. We can go there and we can do anything we want. It's not kind of like vanilla or other mod packs where you have to go there, kill the dragon, and then you can go back and forth as you please. With this, I can just go there now if I wanted to, do whatever I wanted to do and come back, because there is no dragon. It is a chicken. Same as the chaos dragon or guardian or whatever you want to call it. That's also a chicken. They are massive and way too hard for us right now. But I don't know if I can complete that without completing this first. I'm pretty sure I have to do this first. So we might not be able to do that. Or claim it. We can make it. That's not an issue. I think... So basically all we need is a stick. And then we hit a standard vanilla chicken. That will then convert that chicken into an angry chicken. We then kill it and it will give us a stick. Well, I don't think this has a durability. So we can use this as an infinite hammer to do whatever we want to do. Now this chicken is going to get a little bit annoyed. I could make some armor. Let's quickly make some armor. Now it's not going to be massive, but there is potential it could kill us. We don't have armor on, so I'm just going to do that anyway, just to be safe. The reason I've got the seeds is because I only have 2 chickens. I want to breed them first. So, let's breed that one and that one. Pick up some bits that they've dropped. Did they breed? Go on. There we go. We should have. Do we not have a baby chicken? Chicken egg. Okay, there we go. So we've got a baby chicken. So what I do, just because I'm a weakling, is I will hide and then hopefully one of these. Nah. So I'm literally going to hit one. Oh, okay, he got out. He's a little laggy boy. For some reason. There we go. So he's super laggy. He got me down to 1.5 hearts. So there we go. We've got now the chicken stick. I'm going to eat real quick. Just get my health back up. But yeah, now we have this. We can use this all we like. And I don't think it has a durability. And I think a side effect to having this is sometimes it will spawn a chicken as well. Which we didn't have enough. Well, we don't have enough anyway. We need more. But it's always nice to have a few more chickens around the place. Right, so I'm going to put those away. I'm going to put this dust in there. And then what I want to do is get some torches. I'm just going to grab these. Don't really need all of them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in /set_home. So this now is our home. And I can TP here whenever I need to. So now I can run up. So yeah, this I want to fix after this episode. So we run all the way to the top until we get to the bedrock, and it will teleport us. It's a long walk, but jump. Is it? Hello? Am I not high enough? I need to go on to that one. There we go. And so there we go, we're now in the mining dimension. You can already see silver ore. And so if I put a torch there for a minute. You can see also we're getting other things as well, so we're getting diorite and so on. But essentially here, we can now get ores. So silver ore, if we wanted it, we can just mine it, take it. And let me put a torch up here real quick. So this is now our mining dimension. And we can basically set up strip mines, whatever we want to do. The one thing I want to do at some stage is make a tinker's hammer, which will then obviously break in a 3x3, which would be a lot easier. But as you can see on the minimap as well, there are yellow dots. They are mobs. So the mining dimension has got caves. I want that gravel. The only downside to this, however, is in certain parts it will drop down like over there. And some of those, if you drop down too far, diamonds, I will take you. So I've got 8 diamonds there. But yeah, sometimes if you drop down too far, it will teleport you back to the overworld, but it won't teleport you to your base. It will teleport you somewhere else in the overworld in just a random 1 block gap. So we don't want to do that. But we do want the redstone, and we got one of those crystals, which will be handy later on. So we've got diamonds. These resonating crystals we will need to use later on to do other things. I can't remember what it was I wanted to use it for. But essentially we can just go through the recipes, see what it's available for. Okay, so I know we can do it for the wings. That gives us flight. Okay, this was it. These ones. To basically make stone burnt. So these, obviously you make the resonator, put the polished stone in, and then you can use the manual mill, which is this one. And you essentially right click it, it gives this power, and it will help us to make stone burnt, which we can use then for the water mills and so on. So that's pretty cool. By the way, if you don't know how I'm doing this by backspace. So if you right click on one of these and then you want to go back, instead of having to write it all in again, just press backspace and it'll go back steps. So we're back to where we were, which is pretty cool. I completely forgot that was even a thing, but then I remembered the other day. So yeah, and then we can literally just go through and search for whatever you want. So for example, if I want diamonds, I can just write in diamond ore, find it, and then go to this page here, and it will tell me mining dimension. So the best chance is 0.17%. So we literally go over here, and we see which of these levels lines up with that 0.17%. So it's obviously Y level 6. So if we're on Y level 6, which we're not, we're on 8. So this level here is the best chance of us finding diamonds. So we will literally just strip mine. Obviously I'm not going to do it right now. I will do it off video. But essentially you just mine in a direction. Kind of like... Oh. Found a cave. I wonder if anybody's home. There's nobody home. It's only a little thing. Yeah, so it's essentially kind of like vanilla. You can just strip mine in a direction and go and find stuff, potentially. Like redstone. So we'll take a bunch of redstone because we'll need it eventually. I'm going to start getting it into a bit of automation shortly. So that's something that I want to do, and we're going to need redstone for that. So we'll nab that. I could do with some coal. Now here is where it's going to potentially teleport me. It's not. Okay, good. Nickel, I think we're going to need it eventually, so we'll take some. There's somewhere through here. It's going to be a cave. Somewhere, or is it? I think it's above me. Pretty sure it's up here somewhere. There it is. And I can hear it now. We've got another little laggy boy. He hasn't detected me yet. I can hear him. Just gonna have a little smooch around, see what we can find. And I'm breaking all my rules because normally I would place torches on one side, but sometimes when you're in a place like this, it's not really good enough for you. So essentially having the mining dimension now available to me, I can... Oh, I don't really have to sift much anymore, though I probably still will, and I want to automate that because that is so boring doing that. So we'll take a bit more of that, a bit more lead. Some more lapis. What else have we got? Nothing through here. We'll take that. Take that as well. See, I'm literally just going to run around for a little bit. Grab some ores that we'll probably need. Always need more coal. And then I will return home. So, bear with me. So I've found a few more diamonds, so we'll grab those, and a bit more uranium ore, we'll grab that as well. Inventory, I think, is pretty much full, but I want this inferium ore as well. That will get us some inferium essence. One thing I was hoping to find, but I haven't found anything yet, is the shards that we need. Ooh, there we go, prosperity shards. So if I go here, it's about 10%, so 10% would be a 107, 108, so we're very low. So we're not going to get any around here. So we need to be a lot higher to get those ones. Which is a pain because I could do with some of those. But it's not the end of the world. With the redstone, we can pretty much get some anyway. By making netherrack. And we're met by a visitor. So I've got no inventory space. I can get rid of that actually. I think we've got everything we really need. So all I need to do now is just do it at home. Wait for 5 seconds. Hope nothing hits me. And we go home. So here we are back home. Can now put some stuff away. With these storage drawers, you literally just right click on them. And if you hold it, it will put your stuff away for you. Which is really, really cool. I'm going to put that there. That goes in there. So bear with me while I just sort out where to put things. And then obviously the gravel that we grabbed, and put that away. Obviously cobble is full. So we've got these ores now. I'm not really going to mess with these just yet. I could do them in that. But if you remember, I did say that we were going to make something. So we'll use these with that instead. So let's go to the quests. So we've obviously done this one. As we go into the mining dimension, we'll get a random rewards, which we got some upgrade speed, or speed upgrades, sorry. So we can't use those just yet anyway. We also had the quest for the Inferium Essence. And that's got us basic capacitors, which I think we had some anyway. Obviously not. I don't know. We did. There we go. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I also want to use this or these for something. Let me just put the capacitors in there. And obviously with this template, I can do something pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is put the upgrade template in the middle. And I think, if I remember, yeah. So all we need to do is sticks on the bottom and top, and then we can use iron left and right to get storage upgrade. I can then hit that on this, which if I crouch and right click, we've got the upgrade slots on the bottom. The reason for that is it'll increase the limit. So remember before the stack limit was 32, it's now 128. So this cobble in here will now fit in there. So we've got 44 stacks of cobble. It will hold 128 stacks. So that's that done. What I wanted to do, I'm just going to dump all this in here for now, is grab this grout. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these. Let's just grab all of them for now. And then literally put these in here. And it will make us seared bricks. So let's just do this real quick. It won't take long at all. So there we go. We've got quite a bit of seared bricks. What did we unlock? That one. So that got us more conic cores. Pretty sure again we had some of those earlier in another video, possibly. Maybe, I can't remember. So with these seared bricks we can now work towards doing our Tinker's Smeltery, which is a quest here. So we essentially need to make all of these, which we're going to bang those out pretty much now. So I do need some glass. Just to smelt all these. Ooh, almost had them. There you go. Leave those in there. We're going to need the glass for some things on here. So the first one we're going to need the controller, which is basically the brains of the whole thing. So that's that one. We're going to need at least one drain. I always go 2. So that's those done. What else was it? Tank, faucets, casting table and bricks. So that's easy enough. So tank is that one. The faucet, again, because we've got 2 drains, I'm going to make 2 faucets. Pretty simple, just like that. What was the other one? It was table and bricks. So the table is really simple. Just that. I always do a basin as well, so we can do blocks. And then the rest is pretty much free for other things. However, one thing I do want to do, I'm going to make, I'm going to say 10. Eight, 9, 10. Here we go. And now the rest of these, I can just press K. Okay, to make the bricks. So we have now got everything we need to make the smeltery. So that's now completed. And we've got chance cubes. I hate these things. So I'm just gonna put them away in here and forget we ever saw them. Okay, they're not there. They don't exist. Don't worry yourself about them. So in here, I'm gonna put the glass in here. Now what I need to do is find out where I'm gonna put this stuff. So I'm thinking actually in here, I could build the smeltery here. Because this is obviously where I'm using the sieves. So what I could do, just empty that out. I'm going to vein mine these to get rid of these. And then essentially here I could do the smeltery here. I'm aware as well in newer versions of Tinkers. So for example, for newer versions of the modded Minecraft, essentially newer packs, certain recipes and stuff have changed. Tinkers have changed quite a bit. So this is how it is in this version, which I think is 1.12, I believe. It may be different in other packs. So what I'm going to do is run around here, fill these in. See how I can go before I run out of bricks. So essentially about there. So I'm going to mine this stone out here. Run that across there. We haven't got enough to do all the rest. Though it won't take long to get them. Then all we need to do is we need one of these to be a tank. So I'm going to put one of these here. That's just because I'm weird. Because whilst that's sitting here, you can see underneath. So if I take that away for a minute and put it here, you can see the stone and it bugs me. Also, you saw as well on the controller there was like flames. That's how you know this actually works. So if I pop this back here, you'll see there's the flames on it and you get the embers or whatever coming off the front. That essentially means this will work. However, it will only work up until a point. So for example here, it will only fill until this level. So if I click on it, you can see how much we can add. Obviously if I put something in it, it's not going to do it just yet because there's no lava in there. So if I empty that real quick. But what we can do is we can build up the layers. So the windows that I made, if I do a row there, you can see now we can smelt more. Then if I go up again, we can do even more. And then it will literally go to the point of these bricks in the back. If I keep digging up and fill those gaps, it will give us more space inside to smelt more stuff. That's how it all works. So these things here now, I can drop these holes here. So then here I can put the table, here I'll put the basin, and then the faucets on the front. And then we have our smeltery done. Obviously I can see the stone through here, but that's not a massive issue. If I was really that bothered, I could always put seed bricks there, which knowing me I probably will do eventually. But for now it's fine. So the next thing we need is lava. So I need a bucket first of all. Hopefully we've got some lava in here. We don't. Bear with me. Actually, while I'm waiting for that, there was something else I wanted to try and get hold of, which I think was called ancient spores. It is ancient spores here, which is gotten an iron or diamond stiffened mesh from sand. We've got some sand left over, I believe. 56. So if I quickly sift this, see if I can get some ancient spores. and we've got a prosperity shard. So we take that off. We didn't get the spores that I wanted, which is a pain, but we did get this prosperity shard, which is pretty cool. So we can go and take that off. It's here. And we got another Forge Lexicon. Game, really? I already had one. 2, in fact. So I now have 3 of those books. What we could also do is, because I have... Yeah. Because I have the uranium and I also have the yellowite. I believe we can put these in the smeltery. Or when I say we can, please let me... No, I can't. Okay, can I put these in the smeltery? I can. Okay, so with the uranium ore, I can put that into smeltery. Smeltery, I can't remember if I did say before, will basically double up the ores. So 1 ore will basically give me the amount for 2 ingots, if that makes sense. So one of the things I wanted to do with this is that with the uranium, I can put that in the smeltery. So hopefully that lava is ready now. So I want to try and do this in this episode. So now that we've got the lava, just click it on the front here, onto the tank. And then we can literally just throw that in. It will smelt for us. I can't remember how many we put in, but it's basically going to double each and every one of those blocks to give us molten uranium. One thing I need though to get ingots out is I need some gold, and then I just need a random ingot. So I'm going to use an iron ingot, because why not? I'm going to throw some gold in there as well. So there we go, we've got enough to do 3 blocks and 5 ingots. So with this casting basin, I can then click on the faucet and it will pour out that molten uranium to give me a uranium block. I believe this is going to help me with the lava. So there you go, block of uranium is 20 times. So it's a 20 time rate over what the lava is. So I'm going to replace that. So if I break that and grab the lava out of it, and I'm also going to move these. And then in here somewhere, I'm going to set up the automation for the lava. Did I drop? Oh, I can pick it up, okay. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the lava stuff. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. So if you want to see how I automate my lava production using this demonically gargantuan drum, I always struggle saying that word. But if you want to see how I set all of this to give me an insane amount of lava, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you get notified for when the next episode goes live, so you see how I do this. See what I did there? That was really clever, wasn't it? Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like rating, any comments or whatever, leave them in the comments below. If you're triggered by anything that I've done, if there's something I could have done better or easier or whatever, feel free to let me know. As long as you're nice, I read all the comments. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.